So we back again, baby. It's day 4, and we have read chapter 4. It's Keystone Habits. Chapter 4 is Keystone Habits, or the Ballad of Paul O'Neill. Which habits matter most, right? So in this chapter, it started off by giving the background story about Paul O'Neill and how he is like basically he was already having money and stuff like that or whatever because he was an executive of this company and that company and third. But at this point in time in his life, he wasn't working. He was chilling. He was with his wife, kids, living in like I think New York maybe or something like that. Um, and then this company ended up calling him, and they was like, basically we know that you good at what you do, and we need somebody with your expertise. You feel me? So my boy was like, "Yeah, just give me some time to think about it. I gotta, you know, sit down on this one basically. I don't want to just make super quick decisions without really looking through, any issues or things of that nature that the company may or may not already have or may not be going through and things of that nature. He's just trying to get an understanding of why they want me. You feel me? So he went looking and he did his research and did his research and finally he was like, okay, bet, I come do it, right? So he decided to come in. And most companies when they get a new executive or a new CEO, things of that nature, they have these huge meetings. I think I was a part of one time, maybe, maybe not, but yeah. So they had these big meetings, and usually those meetings be talking about how they want to improve profits and do better with losses, and where the hours go and what they expect from certain executives and things of that nature, yada yada yada. Now, mind you, I told you he that guy, right? So with him being that guy, he had basically 20, 20 investors, 20 of the top investors attend this meeting. You know what I'm saying? Because they wanted in. They wanted in on this. You feel me? So they was there, whatever. And when the meeting started, he introduced himself and, you know, let people know who he was. But the first thing and the only thing that he spoke about the whole meeting was improving safety. He was like, he wants to make sure that their company is the most safe company, period. I want our company to be the safest. I don't care about nothing else. I care about safety. I want to decrease the amount of days lost of work for people from injuries. I want to decrease injuries. That's what I want to focus on. Decreasing injuries by implementing better safety rules. So he came in and was like, I want to focus on safety. Immediately, everybody was puzzled, confused, didn't know what the hell this man was talking about. Because, like I said, most people that come into a new business and stuff, they talking about money, profits, and all this other stuff. No, he said safety is my key focus. I don't care about nothing else, right? So, about a month in, things was going smooth. They noticed that profits was rising. They noticed that everything else was starting to come into place based on one thing: safety. And I'm gonna be honest, it also was saying that as the safety improved, other areas improved in the company based on them focusing on safety, because the fact that they was focusing on safety, it created new habits. You understand what I'm saying? See, when you focus on being safe and things of that nature, usually being safe has something to do with the system. So if you're doing the system the correct way, it's easier to find ways to make it even better, but safe at the same time. So by implementing safety as his key priority, it just made the company better as far as everything. The sales got better, attendance got better. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was getting hurt, and this was across all his companies, not just the one in one area. We talking about the whole company as a whole. Like wherever they was located at, every location was doing the same. Amazing. No people, nobody getting hurt, nothing. And basically, he 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 figured out a way to change the routine of what they already had going on by just one thing, and that was just safety. So sometimes, basically, it's only necessary to change one thing that can really completely change a habit. You know what I'm saying? One thing can alter a habit tremendously. It's basically what you get from that situation with the Alcoa thing or whatever. Later on in the book, it goes on to tell you that he ended up made 5 times the amount, made the company 5 times the amount that it was already making when he got there. So if you was invested at that time, if you put $1 million in, you would have 5 million by the when he retired. You would have your million would have been 5 million by the time he retired, right? Another example they used was Michael Phelps. They was talking about how Michael Phelps' coach basically taught him how to see the win before the win. So his routine before every swimming event, it involved him dreaming, y'all. Like literally, he told him play the videotape. The videotape wasn't a real videotape. The videotape was him envisioning his success, envisioning every piece of it, from putting his swim cap on to putting his goggles on to putting his trunks on or his swimsuit on to every everything that could possibly happen. He even envisioned if water was to get into his goggles while he was swimming, how would he react to that? He envisioned everything. You know what I'm saying? And I used the example of water getting in his goggles because it's a fact that 2008 Olympics when he hit the world record, he had water in his goggles. They asked him how did it feel, winning, but doing it with water in your goggles. He was like, "Oh, I was already ready for it." He was like, I prepared for this already. Like it was just automatic because he trained for that. You know what I'm saying? He trained for if water got in his goggles. So it was like he imagined it so much, but also implemented the work to the point where it was like, there's no way I can lose, bro, because I know I'm gonna win, and then as long as I'm doing everything the way I always do it, I'm gonna win. And that routine got him how many gold medals? I can't even remember. 8, 10, 13? I don't know. He got a lot of them motherfuckers. But habits, man. Change certain habits and then it could turn your life up. Real. Like, straight up. I'm learning it myself. This is my 4th day reading. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm actually done reading earlier than I usually would be because I got on it. You feel me? But the last thing I want to say is if you're interested in learning more about habits and stuff, you might want to get this book. I'm pretty sure there's more that I could have told y'all about the book at this point in time, but my brain, it was a lot to soak in at one time. I can remember a lot of the stuff because it's being implemented as we speak, but yeah, I just need y'all to tap in, man. Go get this book if you ain't got it, or just listen to me talk about it. It don't matter. But it's a good book. I'm learning a lot about habits and things of that nature. And it's exciting. I'm gonna be honest with you. Day 4, baby. Tomorrow I read chapter 5. Hopefully y'all better come check it out too. Peace.